What is happening, y'all? Happy HRW. Almost through the first full week of Houston Restaurant Weeks 2024. Boy, y'all, we have got something special for you today. I guarantee you do not know where we are. We're not at a restaurant. We are somewhere. It's right up on the screen. There it is. Star Cinema Grill. For the very first time, you guys, we have a movie theater, not just one movie theater, participating in Houston Restaurant Weeks. There is so much to unpack here, for sure.
Plenty.
Jason Petro is the Senior Director of Operations for all locations of Star Cinema Grill. And you might think, Katie, what are you doing going to a movie theater for Houston Restaurant Weeks? They don't know what they're doing with food. Stop. These guys are changing the movie theater game. Wait until you see. Y'all are serious about this, about your food.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. It's kind of a pro and a con. We get the opportunity to wow people that didn't expect to maybe have a chef-inspired menu, and we're honored to be a part of this and pleased to serve it.
Yeah, and you can kind of see behind me, again, doesn't look like we're in a movie theater because it looks like we're in a fine dining establishment. You guys have kind of renovated a lot of these theaters recently to really reflect your seriousness about the food.
Absolutely.
These are full-blown chandeliers in here. I don't know if you guys can see them, and there's a lot of crystal up there.
Yeah. Well, you know, we feel that the cinematic experience is something special, and there's probably no better way to make it more special than to add the element of food and beverage into that. So we've done that, and ultimately what we provide is an experience. And before you've watched anything on screen, before you've tried anything from the menu, we want to reassure you that you're at the right place as soon as you walk in. So we look for that wow factor whenever we come in. So
yeah, and not only chef driven, but HRW OG chef driven cuisine. This is not anybody who's new to Houston Restaurant Weeks. He's back in, we see him over there. He's winking at us over there. He's not going to be on camera, but he has been participating in Houston Restaurant Weeks with other restaurants for over 15 years. So he knows what he's doing. That was a smart choice by y'all.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, that's the goal, is to hire people that make us look good. And Chef Jim has definitely done
Chef Jim, shout out. All right, let's get to the foodie cam, because again, you are going to look at it and you're going to think, wow, I would not have expected to have some truffle popcorn.
Truffle-Parmesan popcorn. Absolutely.
I don't think I've ever seen Truffle-Parmesan popcorn at a movie theater. Have you?
At Star Cinema Grill, I have. No, I don't know that I've seen it anywhere else. And it's absolutely my favorite. I love popcorn. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. Obviously, we've got a full menu, but if you're going to have projectors, the rule is you got to have a popcorn machine as well. So we've got that. But we want to give opportunity to maybe spice that up. So we've got that seasoning to toss it in. It's tossed by our culinary department in the back of the house, so that you have that flavor with every bite. So it's tossed in a large mixing bowl and then presented, comes out hot and fresh. Definitely one of my favorite treats.
Now, this is part of the lunch and dinner. These guys are participating in both prices this year, lunch and dinner, which is strong, especially for your first year coming on. And so this is actually something that is in the first course in the appetizer. So they've got 3 choices. So popcorn. So, you know, you're coming to movie theater, you're going to get some nice food, but you're also going to get the classic movie theater offering as well. Just a little bit elevated.
A little bit elevated, yeah. And we have people that like the traditional popcorn, but we've got a variety of seasonings that we can toss in. This is my personal favorite, and a real excellent ad for the
I've never had
HRW
popcorn before.
Yeah, you might not go back.
Oh my goodness! Wait, is it been popular? Are people ordering it a lot?
Extremely popular. Yeah.
I can see that, but you can get it without truffle. It doesn't have to.
You can get it without it. Yep. And it's wildly popular among our staff as well. That's when you know it's good, when you've got everyone who's working day in and day out, and they still say, "Yeah, I want to try that for a snack."
So, are your, you know, whenever you leave the movie theater, you typically see a lot of trash left behind. I would venture to bet that not a whole lot of popcorn is being left behind. We
collect a lot of empty popcorn balls. Yes,
I mean, that's
maybe a couple kernels left at the bottom.
Yeah, no, it's too good to let go. All right, so again, guys, this is on their first course menu for both lunch and dinner. The one thing I wanted to point out is the lunch and dinner menus are the same. However, that third course, which we're going to explain a little bit later in the show, for dinner, that will be the difference. So we're looking here. This is your Truffle-Parmesan popcorn. So, and this is the size, correct?
That is it.
So this is the actual portion serving size that you're going to get. All right, let's look at another one of the choices in your first course. Oh, what is this?
So here we have our roasted red pepper hummus. That's made in-house. We have a house-made hummus with pita bread that's served warm, and then slices of cucumbers. If people are partial to pita bread and just want that, they can certainly get that. Or if they just want cucumber, they can do that as well. But we like the variety between the two. The cucumber and the pita both play well with the red pepper hummus. It's kind of a lighter dish, so that as you're heading into your entrees, certainly very shareable, and just a cool item if you're eating in the dark. It's something easy to eat in the dark. We have to think about those things. It doesn't make a lot of noise either, so you can be respectful of your fellow moviegoers and enjoy a great dish.
Yeah, I mean, that's something a little different, a little bit of a departure for Chef over there, figuring out what kinds of dishes to make that you can eat in the dark or with limited visibility if you need to.
Correct.
What are some of the other kinds of things you guys think about when creating dishes for movie theater dining, which, I imagine it's in constant evolution.
It absolutely is. Yeah. And, fortunately, a lot of our guests like to come in and see. Yeah, got a little everything.
The everything seasoning is really nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So continue. You can continue, and I'll eat.
Of course.
And you can talk.
Yeah, you enjoy, please. So there's a variety of things that we think about. Fortunately, a lot of our guests like to come in and see previews. So the lights are up a little bit, and we know that everyone eats with their eyes first. So we want to have a nice presentation on everything. But we do steer clear of certain items that might make a lot of noise. We always want to think about like the crunch factor whenever you're in those
factor.
Those quiet dialogue scenes. We're not going to have fajitas coming through with smoke rolling off them inside the auditoriums, I'm afraid. But we feel confident that we can put together a menu with a lot of great food that people can enjoy quietly.
Absolutely. And also, I've noticed a lot of your menu items are also very family friendly, right? Because you mentioned, talking about the experience and this is one of the challenges that restaurants face even right now is really leaning into that experience. How can they make dining out more accessible, more affordable, more valuable? Because as we know, things are pretty expensive and pricey these days.
They are indeed. They are indeed. And, one, I think, advantage to us is if you're coming out for date night and you get that babysitter, you're getting the babysitter for dinner and a movie, not dinner and a movie. And those things add up certainly. And for the value, bringing the kids and the family out, kind of a one-stop shop, not only the budget, financial budget, but the budget of time. Sometimes for those with little ones, we know that they're on a limited budget for attention span. So to be able to watch a movie and enjoy food all in that 2-hour gap can create a great experience.
And in just logistics, even parking, like you park once. And I think that's really what's important for everybody to know about you guys is that this can be a one-stop and you can come and have an excellent chef-driven, elevated dining experience.
Absolutely.
Park one time, get in and out of your car one time, especially if y'all have those shoes that, you can't walk in, right? Because we all know we have those, shoes that are on the cheaper side that we found on sale that may not have fit. And so then we've got to walk a little bit. And so that's something I think about is how much walking I have to do to my destination. It is hot in Houston. I don't think I'm out of the ordinary. But no, I love that. I really love that. You guys are taking a different approach and you're really, really leaning into it and showing how different you can be. All right.
Absolutely.
I'm hungry.
All right.
Seeing this, I'm hungry. Chef's over there. I see Chef. I'm going to try to get him on camera, but he's not going to listen. All right. What are we looking at here?
So here we have our elote. Yes, that's something that we've wanted to add to the menu for some time, or at least work that out for a limited time offer. So when this came around, and we'll get to it in a little bit, we were offering brisket tacos. We thought elote is a great lead into some brisket tacos. So we've added this to the menu. It's something served in a bowl, as you can see, and something that's extremely easy to eat while you're watching a movie in the dark. And lots of great flavors. Just kind of pairs well with everything that we do. It's something that we can make here in-house, fresh ingredients. So we were really happy to put this on the menu. It's something we've talked about for some time, just looking for the right opportunity. And this couldn't be a better opportunity.
Yeah, and it's portable. It's very easy, portable, compact. Oh, Yes, very nice. Now, tell everyone how HRW happens here, right? So let's say somebody walks through the door, they buy their ticket, they go into the movie theater,
Yes.
and then how do they order HRW? Walk everybody through while I take a bite of this.
Of course. So the majority of our guests use our QR menu, and on our QR menu, we've got the different sections, and we have a dedicated section for HRW where it shows the different courses that we're offering. It's got a great flavor, doesn't it? It's got a great flavor. I remember the first time I tried that, I thought I was just going to take a bite, but it really, it requires more than one bite.
I was going to ask you if you knew how good this was.
I have.
Chef, home run. Oh my goodness.
Fantastic.
Everything about this. I'm so sorry. Continue.
No, of course.
Yeah.
So we've got that section, and your server will most likely be talking about that, but you can let them know that you're interested in the Houston Restaurant Week's menu. And we've just gone through everything that we're offering for the first course. We've got the popcorn, Truffle-Parmesan popcorn, that is, the roasted red pepper hummus, and the elote. So any of those three available in that first course.
Yes.
And then we've got a second course, and then we've got an available third course as well.
We're going to get to that here in just a minute. But yes, this elote, absolutely, very much, very good quality, nice, healthy portion. And I love too that you are kind of flipping also the expectation that when you come to the movie theater, you are only going to get fried food or sugar, when this is actually quite healthy for you. You're going to be able to walk through the door happily on your way home.
Indeed. Yeah. And it's not light on flavor at all. It's definitely good.
Yeah. I usually don't go back for multiple bites on camera. That's my third bite. All right. Back to the foodie cam. He was talking about the second course for all of the Star Cinema Girls here in Houston. How many are there? 9?
We have 9 in total. Yes.
Goodness.
Yep. 9 in total.
Thank you so much. Y'all are going to be one of our fun supporters of the Houston Food Bank.
We're thrilled to be a part of it.
We appreciate that so much. All right. Here's those brisket tacos, right?
Brisket tacos. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about them.
Sure. So these are served on corn tortillas with chips and salsa. The salsa is made in-house, of course. And we've got the brisket. We've got a chipotle aioli that goes over the top, cotija cheese, and some pickled red onion on the top as well.
Ooh. I mean, I said brisket tacos. I didn't mean super ultra duper. I didn't know ultra fancy. They're not your everyday
fancy,
brisket tacos.
And they deliver as well. They're tasty.
I mean, if there's something that you want to just put in front of a lot of people in a that they're going to like it, I feel like a brisket taco is going to.
It's a crowd pleaser. It's a crowd pleaser for sure.
So far, popular.
Without a doubt.
Now, I know you mentioned some of these items you created special for HRW.
Correct.
And then some of these items are on your regular menu. So is the brisket tacos one of those?
The brisket taco is something we brought on for Houston Restaurant Weeks.
Okay.
We offer a few other variety of tacos. We've got street tacos with carne asada. We also have fajita salmon tacos.
Oh.
Both great dishes, but we've talked about brisket tacos. Again, this has kind of been a cool opportunity for many reasons, but this is the salsa.
Can I drink it? Is it super spicy or it's okay?
No, it's it's got a little bit of heat, but nothing overwhelming.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
made
great,
fresh. Yeah,
made
very
in-house.
palatable, made in house.
I love that.
Yes,
that's an excellent little. It just the next
flavor
wave.
Builds.
Yes,
it
builds. It went the other way, and it was really good too.
It's great. It's great.
I wanted to mention too. So you and I were talking before, and so if these brisket tacos, kind of come out and do well, maybe we have a chance of seeing them on your regular menu.
We're big believers in giving the people what they want, certainly. So, and this has been something that's been in conversation for some time. So, again, for many reasons, participating in Houston Restaurant Weeks has been great for us, but also the opportunity for some of those ideas that we've talked about, great opportunity for us to showcase. So, we're really excited.
Now, tell everybody a little bit about your chef. Give him a shout out.
Chef Jim, yes. He is been a part of the Houston restaurant scene for about 15 years. And he joined us in 2021, immediately started looking at the menu. And he really fell in love with the menu because we were doing a lot of things from scratch already. But he wanted to take things to the next level. And if there was something that we could maybe elevate a little bit more, or he could leverage his relationship with some of our vendors to, get a better product. We wanted to do that. And just the focusing on the details has been something and one of his finer points. And also the ideas, the brisket tacos, it's something that he's talked about for a long time. We just wanted to find that opportunity. So, I think the same day that we decided we're gonna do this and we're gonna do Houston Restaurant Weeks,
Yep.
it was immediately decided that brisket tacos would be a feature. So
I vote that these are good enough to stay on your regular menu.
all right,
I
we're gonna
love
count that vote.
I love the double. I love the double corn tortilla. The corn tortillas are excellent too. I don't know if they're made in house or if you get them from a local, but they're excellent because they really make a big difference. Yeah,
huge difference.
And then the salsa, the homemade salsa. I mean, come on, y'all. When was the last time you were at a movie theater and found some homemade salsa? Right, like that.
Salsa with a brisket taco.
I mean, come on, y'all. And a donation to the food bank. Oh my goodness!
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. Foodie cam. We like our foodie cam.
We love it.
This is excellent lighting. I got to mention how beautiful this dining room is. I mean, this is absolutely. Is this what 3 stories of elevated ceiling kind of?
This is This is once you get to the top, it's the 3rd story.
All right, what are we looking at? This is your second course on your lunch and dinner. Tell us about it.
That's right. So this is our grilled chicken pico, a dish that, a little bit on our lighter fare. We make our pico de gallo in-house fresh just about daily with some steamed broccoli in there, a couple of chicken breasts. One of those things where, if we're going to show a wide genre or a wide amount of genre of film, and we know that we're going to serve a wide demographic, so we have to have those indulgent items, of course, but we want to have some lighter fare. This is a great dish, packed full of flavor. It's great for those who are health conscious, and this is something that's on our traditional menu, and we thought that it paired well with the Houston Restaurant Week. So
I think it does too. And dishes like that are versatile too, because for example, that would be a great dish that I could order for my son just without the pico. So I would cut the chicken up because he'll eat the broccoli, and so that's a nice versatile dish. I noticed that your entrees are on these little rectangular dishes. Talk about the logistics of that and why.
Sure. So, you're going to have some limited table space, and we want to make sure that everybody's comfortable.
This is huge.
It's a sizable portion. It's a sizable portion.
This is like an entree for 2.
We have to-go boxes. We do have to-go boxes.
That's excellent. That's a great value. I'm so sorry. Continue.
No, quite all right.
So these are, talk about
so the rectangular plate just plays well with whenever we are delivering and plating that on the table that's in front of you. We want something that's going to be able to easy to manage while the lights are a little dimmer and maybe you don't have quite as large of table in front of you like we do in our lobby area. Obviously in our lobby area, and people, by the way, are welcome to come in and eat before the movie or after the movie, and some choose to do so, and you have more table space there. But when you're inside the auditorium, that's something that has to be top of mind. So we opted for the rectangular because it just sits a little bit better,
a little bit easier, more convenient. Now, speaking of that, you mentioned that you are renovating you've done a lot of renovation out here in the dining room and kind of the where you enter. And then you've mentioned that you guys are renovating all of the theaters as well. Do you want to talk a little bit about what we can expect to see?
Really excited. We were able to get this done just before the summer. And of course, we didn't want to slow down the guest flow during the summer movies. And now that we're kind of winding down, we're looking forward to remodeling the inside of all auditoriums here at City Center.
Wow. And that's a huge project.
That's a big deal. Yeah. That's a really big deal. And then
I can't imagine how much that's going to cost.
We don't want to think about that. We just want to look at how pretty it is when it's all said and done. But certainly an investment in our guest experience, which is extremely important to us. Absolutely. And for us to put premium pods in, our premium pods, which we've got at several of our locations, they're sold in pairs. So great for date night, and they've got privacy walls on the side. They come with complimentary popcorn, which we're talking about. They come with complimentary blanket, and 3-stage heating. It's a great experience.
All right, back to the foodie cam. I didn't know they came with blankets. That's incredible. This is one of the items that's on your second course in your entrees. Tell us what we're looking at.
So we are looking at the cauliflower rice vegetable stir fry.
Look how healthy everything is.
Sure, and this is a vegetarian option. We have vegetarians that enjoy movies with us, and we want to make sure that they don't feel forgotten. We want to make sure that we've got something on our menu, and this is vegetables that are grilled with a gochujang sauce, and which is a Korean fermented red chili paste. And
chef over there is just very outstanding. Let me just say,
yes. He's very aware of trends,
very humble,
very creative, and very humble. And he's put together a lot of dishes that are really, really enjoyable.
I love those. I mean, I love these touches for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
The
you
presentation on
guys.
this one is just, it's
Come
special. Lots of colors.
on.
What's not to love?
I mean, I feel like we are at like a 5-star, you know, this is something that you would see, white tablecloth, you know, fine dining,
Sure.
crystal, you know, but this is where chef comes from. Yes,
Indeed.
this is where he was in the past, and now
Yeah.
he's bringing
Highly decorated and highly celebrated career, certainly. And
Yes.
and this is something that it's elevated, but certainly approachable, and
Mhm.
it's just gonna add to the experience.
Have you had this?
I have many times. Many
Chef,
times.
have you had this?
He has.
This is outstanding. My son would probably eat this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great way to eat your vegetable. I mean, it's pretty.
This
and-
is
and
outstanding.
a lot of great flavor.
Oh
Really, really
my
good.
goodness. What is the sauce? What is, do we know the sauce?
Yep. So that's
Yeah.
the gochujang.
Gochujang.
Mhm.
My goodness. So
Yeah,
tasty.
very robust. Very robust. Yeah.
Very robust. All right. Tell everybody your hours of operation, just so people know when they can begin to join you for lunch and dinner.
Okay, so our doors open at all of our locations 30 minutes prior to the first show time. Our first show time is approximately 11 a.m. every day.
Okay.
And it's easy to remember. Our first show time is generally 11 a.m. every day, and our final show time is generally 11 p.m. every day. So
and are you
11 to
able
11.
to offer your HRW dinner menu even at like the late showing?
We are indeed.
Wow.
We
Okay.
are indeed.
That's got to be the latest HRW menu offering in town, I think, because most places would be closing
Sure.
around that time,
Sure.
and you're actually going through the night. HRW at midnight. That's a first.
Well, there you go.
That's
You know
a
where
new
to come.
hashtag.
Absolutely.
That's a new hashtag.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. This is where things are going to start to take a really spicy turn. Let's go to the foodie cam. This is the first ever. Oh, baby. Now you know we're at the movie theater.
There we go.
So this is the third course of your dinner. Now tell everybody what this is and tell everybody what the value is.
Of course.
Yes.
So, we offer the 2 courses. And then if you want to add a third course, making it
Well,
the dinner option.
This comes with the
essentially.
dinner. Yeah.
That's right. So
Yep.
this comes with the dinner.
Yep.
And this will get you a complimentary admission for a future visit. And on that visit, you can select between a complimentary popcorn, complimentary concession candy, or a complimentary soft drink, which will include our ices. And I believe you can see that on the foodie cam.
I love that, because that right there, I mean, that's like at least like a $15 to $20 value right there.
Oh, more.
And
Yeah,
more,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
And
more.
so you're talking about a $39 menu that 20 of it is just right there
At
on
least.
your next
Absolutely.
visit. At least
Easily.
20, easily. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, darn.
Yeah.
That's
And
a value.
It absolutely is. And you see the portion sizes. So, with the 2 courses, you're not going to walk away feeling empty or anything like that. And then to be able to come back and enjoy an experience with us, well, that's what we want. And we hope that's what all of our guests want as well.
Absolutely. All right, you guys. So this is, breaking news, groundbreaking, first ever cinema. I mean, just incredible movie theaters participating in Houston Restaurant Weeks. And then we're here, of course, at the town center location. It's always going to be town and country for me, but y'all are all over.
We are
town.
all
So
throughout the city. Yeah,
Yep.
we've got 9 locations in
Mhm.
Texas. One of those being College Station, but then we've got 8 all throughout the
Yep.
Houston area.
and we want to also shout out your sister concepts too. You've got Real Luxury Cinema up
We
in
do,
the
in the
Woodlands,
Woodlands,
and
yes.
the Audrey, which is also another incredible fine dining restaurant converted to a movie theater. So
That's correct. Just celebrated a little over a year.
a year.
being open.
I remember.
Very successful.
Shout
and
out to
fun
Chef
concept.
Justin Yoakum on that. All right, you guys, that does it for us. I'm getting ready to have some more truffle popcorn. I might go in and see a movie. All right, and remember, Houston Restaurant Weeks runs through September 2nd. Make sure you guys make your reservations on Open Table, because everybody is pretty booked and happy. So you're going to go out and dine out and do good. Yeah.
Without question.
All right.
Without question. I'll be there.
Thanks, y'all. We will see
Thank
you next time on another episode of Foodies and Friends on Fox 26.